So, hello, Happy New Year. I am Lydia Singleton. I'm the spiritual teacher for Unity of Appleton, and I am here with Nicole, who is our marketing and events coordinator, and also a member, an active member, and a teacher of many classes and workshops for us at Unity of Appleton. And tonight would traditionally be our Wednesday night gathering. And because it is New Year's, we decided to talk and have a short conversation via this platform. So I think that Nicole had something that she wanted to ask, a
Yep.
conversation starter.
Sure. Well, with the new year and, it being trying to figure out, letting go of the last year, and it's a whole new decade moving forward. One thing that I've really been struggling with lately is the difference between self love and narcissism. Like,
Yeah.
where does that line, you want to love yourself, but yet
Yeah.
in a positive way.
Right. So you want to love yourself, and the recognition is that you don't live on this planet by yourself, and you don't live in your family by yourself, or have friendships by yourself. So the recognition is that um, self love, the primary thing always, and we talk about this all the time, is intention. So if my intention is to love myself, to honor myself, to care for myself, and to show up in the world in a way that is loving and kind towards myself, I can be sure that it is not going to tip over to narcissism by my awareness and consciousness that I am not alone here. So, when we talk about setting the intention of the highest good, one of the reasons why that's my favorite intention is because, inherent in that intention is the recognition that I am not by myself, and that whatever it is that I'm contemplating doing, whatever experience I'm trying to have, whatever decision I'm trying to make, there is more than just me that is going to be affected by my choice. And so when I have the intention of the highest good, I can know, because I'm aware of all of these others, that I'm going to be guided in a loving and kind way. So, if you think of it in terms of specifics, like in a moment, where, so I'm a mother and you're a mother, so we recognize that we have these kids that we need to take care of, and they depend on us. And how can I, love and care for myself while also taking care of my children in a moment where they need me, but I feel too spent. I feel like I don't have anything to give them, right? So here's how we know that we are not being selfish. We first take a breath and acknowledge that there is a choice. There is one choice in this situation that will serve their good and my good at the same time. And knowing that that choice exists is enough to tap into it, and my willingness to see that choice, whatever it is. So, letting go of the specifics of what to do in this moment, and hanging on to, okay, there is one highest choice right now, and I want to do that highest choice. I want to find that, and I will take a breath, and I center myself in the awareness that I have access to that answer. I have access to that choice, the choice that is going to honor my child and honor me at the same time. And so when I do that, obviously, I am going to be loving myself and loving them at the same time. So now, another way to look at that question is that, so the spiritual quest for spiritual seekers, it is one in which you are doing a lot of introspection, which means I'm doing a whole lot of thinking about myself, right?
Yes.
So that is necessary, it is important, and there is always a moment at which, and we can begin to feel it when it starts to happen, that we are tipping over from being introspective, wanting our growth, wanting to learn, into that zone of, in truth, I'm being selfish. I am only thinking about me right now. And oftentimes the way that I know I'm getting stuck is that I'm stuck. Like I've been committed to my self growth, to my self actualization, and I was doing really well, and I was figuring out stuff about myself and uncovering it and bringing it to the light of consciousness. And then all of a sudden I'm stuck. And I think, gosh, I need to figure this out. I better call somebody and figure this out. And so I'll call you, and you and I start talking about it, and you give me suggestions, and I say, no, that's not it. And then I go over and I talk to this person, no, that's not it. And I can recognize, wait, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? I'm stuck because I've now flipped over into that area of selfishness, of narcissism, where I have been so focused on that growth that I have forgotten the other, and the other being any other that is in my experience and in the world. And the antidote always is, let me go be of service to somebody else, to something else other than myself. And then that thing that we were trying to reach through our introspection actually will come, like while we're ladling soup at the soup kitchen, or while we're helping someone bring their cart back at the grocery store. It doesn't have to be monumental service things. It's just the sheer power in my going, okay, I'm putting my stuff down, and now I'm going to go be of service to someone or something other than me. And we've talked about this before. Rose and I had a conversation about this on a Facebook Live once. And I think for caregivers, whether they be men or women, but caregivers specifically in the home, who are taking care of children or even elderly parents, I think oftentimes the answer is to be of service, find a way to be of service outside of that arena.
Yes. Outside
of the arena of the household or the way in which you give ordinarily, because there's a different energy to service outside of that arena that can get us unstuck. And then the aha happens, and that thing we were trying to do through looking inward and trying to grow happens because we got out of our own way. We stopped thinking about ourselves. We started thinking about the other, and then it happens. So, and the thing to know is that it is always, as everything is, a balance. Yes, I mean, it is a balance, what it takes is the consciousness and the awareness of, when am I tipping over into that place. And so the more often that we plug in by turning away from the world of the five senses and giving ourselves pauses, moments of breath, moments of quiet, where we are shutting out the five sensory world and we are just being quiet, the more we plug in, the more aware we are, and the less likely we are to kind of tip over into selfishness from self-love and self-care.
Sure.
And or even if we do, we kind of course correct pretty quickly. It becomes pretty evident pretty quickly.
Sure. Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
And you're beautiful. And we're sorry that we are not with you in person today, but we are all connected and are together in our hearts. And I am very excited for 2020 and to see what this year will bring, and invite myself and you and us all to make this a year of intention, to live intentionally, day by day, choice by choice, situation by situation, relationship by relationship, to live it with intention. So we'll see you soon.
you.